Hi everybody. I'm doing a little sound check to see what when I'm using the Screenomatic, I can't do the sounds. I can't get the sounds. Okay, hey, listen, people. You know, I was giving you. I made a couple of articles on Sunday talking about this prophecy. There's the prophecy by this rabbi. You can see here. This is a best-selling book by Carl Gallups, The Rabbi Who Found Messiah. And what this rabbi has said was that his name was Yitzhak Kaduri, and he said that he was announcing that when Ariel Sharon died, then the Messiah would come, and that the Messiah spoke to him in his dreams, and he said, "I'll come, I'll come." Carl Gallups made a lot of he made a big issue about the fact that the rabbi was saying that the Messiah was Yeshua, was Jesus. So he was saying that this rabbi was actually a Jew who was converting to Christianity. So I mean, I don't want to get into whether this Jewish rabbi was converting to Christianity or not. I said that in the Bible it says no Christians will be saved in the apocalypse, because all the Christians will have been raptured before that. So all the so-called, the Bible says that all the Christians were, there'll be fake Christians, there'll be so-called Christians, there'll be false Christs, is what the Bible says, at the time of the apocalypse. So I said to Carl Gallups, there's no comfort for you to think that a Jewish rabbi says, "Oh yeah, well, the Messiah will be Jesus." That's no comfort for you, because he may be the Messiah. The Messiah for the Jews may be Jesus, but there won't be any. He won't have any followers, because all the followers will be false Christs, and it's the Bible itself that says that. I don't think that kind of argument gets any traction with Christians. Christians really don't want to hear that. Christians want to hear that they'll be saved. That's the thing. And Muslims want to hear that they will be saved. Jews want to hear that they'll be saved. And Buddhists, I'm a Buddhist, and Buddhists want to hear that they'll be saved. So I find this fanatical attachment to one's sect, one's religion, one's faith, and always everybody wants to be right. Everybody wants to be right and all the others to be wrong. So I found that with this story of the rabbi who found Messiah, it was really trying to kind of polarize. I found that the whole fact, I mean, but Carl Gallups is really not partisan. He's not taking sides really, because apparently what the rabbi said was apparently true. Although apparently what he said was a sentence, and then they take the first letters of each word in the sentence. They say, oh, the first words of each, the first letter of each of those words spell Yeshua. So I mean, I don't know if the rabbi really said Yeshua. But anyways, let's move on. There are a lot of people who announce the end of the world, like Harold Camping and Jim Jones and everybody. Charles Manson, and then the Latter-day Saints, They all, I think, yeah, the Latter-day Saints, they all announce the end of the world at this moment or one moment or another. So here we have this rabbi who is apparently announcing that when Ariel Sharon dies, then that'll be the end of the world. But I was expecting to hear something from well, I've just been keeping an eye on this, and you can see that on P.P. Simmons, Carl Gallups has not come forth to talk about it. See, did Ariel Sharon death signal this biblical end times dynamic? You know, but there's nothing. They don't say yes or no. Here, there's a new article, and then there's another article today, and it's still nothing. There's still nothing. Well, there's no announcement that the apocalypse has happened. And Carl Gallups went on a show with George Noory on Coast to Coast. That's a radio show. And I've been trying to find that. I've been searching all over. I've been checking it out all day, and I can't find it. So probably that takes, because when you go to George Noory, you have to sign up and you have to pay. You can only see if you pay. So I mean, Carl Gallups went on there, and I was listening to it live, but then it was really late because I'm in Europe, so I couldn't listen to it all the way. And just when he was asking him, what do you make of the Antichrist? He wanted Carl Gallups to answer the question, what is the Antichrist? Who is the Antichrist? But I'm trying to find that interview. I'm trying to track it down. But anyways, okay. So I'm going to leave Carl Gallups alone and not hassle him to know whether his apocalypse revelation came true or not. I don't want to go there. I mean, that's ridiculous. You know, like I don't want to go to. I don't want to hassle. What's his name? Harold Camping or those guys. I give them the benefit of the doubt because I mean. Nobody knows when the apocalypse happens. Nobody knows the hour and the day. So I don't know either. So I'm not going to say they're wrong. Carl Gallups is wrong because Ariel Sharon died on Saturday. So, you know, Sunday we had no apocalypse. People are always saying like that. People say to me, hey, you said that it was going to be the apocalypse last week and it didn't happen. And I say, yeah, but, you know, nobody knows the hour and the day. So if Carl Gallups has humility, then he'll say, well, okay, maybe. I mean, it's difficult to interpret things. I mean, looking at Ariel Sharon's death, we don't know what's happening. But anyways, I noticed a shift, a big shift in the Obama camp recently. I consider Obama to be the Antichrist. Now, Carl Gallups also considers Obama to be the Antichrist, but he won't admit it. He won't admit it openly because it's too. He's a birther, you know. He's working with Joe Arpaio, and if he says openly that Obama is the Antichrist, then Obama will attack him, and it will attack Joe Arpaio, will attack Mike Zullo. So Carl Gallups can't do that. But talking about Joe Arpaio was going to announce in the beginning, right at the beginning of March, in about 5 weeks, that his full investigation. And that has got the Obama camp really nervous. Like a guy like Chris Matthews has come out. If you look at the birther report, it's saying that he is very nervous. This guy Chris Matthews is very nervous about the Joe Arpaio coming out. So that's one thing. Then there are a lot of other things too. I just made an article just now, which said that Ron Paul has said that nullification is going ahead very strongly now, and nullification is to make NSA spying illegal in states. And nullification is also about making Obamacare illegal in a lot of states. And somebody who tries to implement it will be charged with a crime. It'll be a crime to implement Obamacare. This is pretty good news. That's really good news. So I made this article talking about that. And then there's also, and the Senator Rand Paul has is suing Obama in Obama's personal name about the NSA scandal. And that's going forth. And the birthers got Larry Klayman. He won in court. Larry Klayman won in court about suing about the NSA. So the NSA scandal. So those things are really very bad for Obama. Here, you can see here, closeted Chris Matthews in panic mode. Birthers trying to kill Obama presidency. Yeah, this Chris Matthews, you know, he's a perennial wacko. He says that birthers are trying to kill the Obama presidency, and he's just going crazy as usual. He is a real psycho. He's a psychopath. So I made this article. Ron Paul, you know, Rand Paul's father, Ron Paul, he was the representative from Texas. He says nullification is catching on. Nullification means that making NSA spying illegal. So the states refuse to accept that they're being spied on by the NSA. They just refuse it. And Ron Paul made a video which said that people should opt out of Obamacare. They shouldn't enroll. You see, he made this video here, which is very good. Cancellations outpace enrollments as Obamacare makes its debut. Ron Paul on Cavuto. Ron Paul tells Fox News the government needs to allow people to opt out of Obamacare. Dr. Ron Paul discusses the abysmal failure Obamacare is and makes some predictions about it, what it means for us. Dr. Ron Paul on Obamacare, opt out and let it self-destruct. He said Obamacare will self-destruct if it can't finance itself. So these are things which, what I'm trying to say is, okay, Carl Gallup's poor guy. I mean, poor guy, maybe he's lucky. He made this prediction that Ariel Sharon's death would bring the apocalypse. But it doesn't say when. So I can say very securely, I'm giving a nice timeline of 5 weeks when Joe Arpaio will announce everything about the birth certificate. We can say that at that time Obama is finished, absolutely finished. There's another thing, a guy called Jack Cashel at World News Daily, he's actually a columnist at American Thinker, and he put out this article which explained that Obama had plagiarized his autobiography, Dreams from My Father. That came from a book by Kuki Gallman, and he stole all the words from it about Kenya. And her book's name is I Dreamed of Africa, and another book called African Nights. And he plagiarized that. And that'll probably go to court. So somebody's going to be suing Obama because of that plagiarism. And that's one thing. And then there are these NSA cases which are going to court, to the Supreme Court. So I think there are a lot of things which are very, very negative for Obama, and I don't think Obama can survive this 5-week window. There's this 5-week window when Joe Arpaio has put up this big brick wall, and I think that he's corralled Obama, and I don't think that Obama can go beyond that 5-week limit, because I think that Joe Arpaio will totally waste him. And I think that he's corralled, and then inside that corral,